Hey, you peeps. Well, somebody on Instagram wanted wanted me to do a shop tour. I think his name was Budkey West. I hope that's your name right. If not, I apologize. But my shop was always a mess. I'm always working out here. This is what I do for a living. So I was gonna wait until I got it cleaned up and organized. And then tonight I just thought it's never really gonna get cleaned up and organized. So I'll do a shop tour now. I apologize for the messes. I'm working. And we'll show you where everything's at now, where things were, and what I want to do or build or whatever. Key thing to remember is this used to be, well, the garage. It is a garage. First iteration, it was a small office, and then it became my first photo studio. And then when I started up the eBay reselling, it was all my inventory plus a craft room. And now it's evolved into a full-fledged wood shop. So let me turn the camera around and walk you through it. All right, we'll start out here from the outside. This wall is what's left of the photo studio. There used to be a door right here, and this section used to be the dressing room. And I had the whole garage door walled off. So I kept that part because I'll show you on the other side. I made it my French cleat wall. I got my large flag boxes. The only place I can think to store right now is right here. But here behind that is my dust separator, my dust collector or Harbor Freight, and my air compressor. I got a big one. I want to get a bigger one now. But I got this one because I switched from spray cans and critter and brush my polyon into HVLP, so I need a bigger air compressor. And the way my dust collection kind of works, it's broken into two sections. This is all the wall mounted tools I'll show you, and this is all out on the floor, plus I have a hose that I can use it to vacuum the floor. So I have a Husky tool chest, which I'm probably going to get rid of because it doesn't fit anywhere. And I want to build a box underneath here that fits all my table saw jigs, like the sled here, and I have a taper sled, and I want to build more. And then right here is my planer. I want to upgrade to the flatter DeWalt planer, and that might happen in the next week or two. And then I'll probably build or cut this cart down a little bit. Get it down so I'm feeding down here. So anyway, and that leaves me this walkway and the CNC bench. And I have it this way so I can pull my CNC bench out so I can do longer boards, because I do growth chart rulers 6 feet long right now. But here's the x-carve. My computer for the x-carve, and this used to be my dust collection, but honestly, I love Rockler stuff, but this does not, to me, it doesn't cut it. Even for maybe if you had it right next to your table saw or something, one tool, it'd work, but it doesn't work piped anywhere. So I moved it over here to be the dust collection for the x-carve. Despite what you see here, it does a pretty good job. I don't have a separator on that right now. I figure most of everything I carve on x-carve is going to be pretty small. Nothing should damage the impellers up there. So yeah. Then I have all my CNC bits, and it's even a mess in here. I need to redo this because, like most people, you get the x-carve brand new and you make one of these things for everything. But I don't use everything. I don't use half of these bits. I use a clearing bit. It's snapped, but I have a 1/32. I use these, and then the 1830, and I got the 60 in there. That's basically what I use. And this is just junk. Brushes, stuff like that. That's the dust separator I used to have when I used to have a rigid vacuum as my dust collection. I burnt through 3 of those, and that's when I decided to go to that. Anyway, going along this wall, I don't really have a place for my scrap wood yet. I'm working on that right now. on that wall there. On this side, I used to have racks for lumber. I was starting to pull this wall over, so I took that down, and I'm gonna put racks over here. And I'm gonna this is the old crafting bench. I'm gonna cut this down and put a workbench here, and put all my wood storage in that section right there. And this is where I put my flags as I get them carved while they wait to be sprayed, and some for customers to pick up. I need a place for that. On the work, I do a lot of my spray painting, prepping my boards here. Got a flag going there, 36-inch flag going there. This is my smaller flags. I'm getting ready to ship some out. This is an old cabinet that the wife keeps her craft stuff in. That's already fallen apart. We're working on getting this out of here, and then we're going to put a small bench for the Glowforge. Glowforge is currently in my office, and I can't work while that thing's going on. It's so loud and so smelly. Door, otherwise known as our air conditioner in the summer. Working on that. Don't worry about that. Those are the racks. They're going to go up another wall over there for wood. Got our drill press here. One of the next projects is I found plans for a great tool cart, or a cart for this, because I want that so if I need more space for longer pieces, I can wheel it out. You know, these benches were put up here kind of temporarily to get a place to put these stuff on. I have my sander, belt, and spindle. I'm thinking about putting that on a, I saw somebody used a mixer stand that it puts down underneath and then pops up when you need it. I'm thinking about doing that there. Going across here, we have the router. Right now, this is a current project of getting drawers, which they're in. I'm going to put one drawer down here, leave some open space so I can get my feet in there to click the locks. This generally rolls out because of not enough room on either side for flag stripes. You know, again, things I'm working on. Maybe I'll put this on a mixer stand too underneath. But I want, underneath here, I want to put a, I want to change this out to one of the Husky tool chests with the countertop on it. But it puts it slightly above the router table, so I don't know yet. Thinking about that. So we'll zigzag. That doesn't work anymore down there. We'll zigzag back up here. I'm using wall control boards up here. I like it, but not in love with it. There's another brand out there, OmniWall. They look a little bit better, but they are twice as much. They're expensive. So I went with wall control. You know, I'm in the middle there. I'm in between like and love. You know, I'm getting there. But I have all my wallpaper stuff here. This is just stuff kind of thrown. I haven't organized this section over here. Over here, I got all my, you know, tools I use often up here. And my pigments for epoxy, my bulk Overlord spray paint. You know, I'll show you right now. I keep all my colors up there that I use. And in black, red, and blue, I normally have overstock I put up on the shelf. So there's all that. Dust collection, say it comes over here. I have it capped in case I want to go over there, which I do, but I may go down and underneath the cabinets. But for now, I have it come down here. I have this on a swivel. I want to make a magnetic connector for here and on the sander and drill press, so I can just take the hose and put it over there. Maybe I don't need to extend it. I'm sorry if I'm moving my camera all around and getting you guys dizzy. And I got the heater out because I was drying some boards. It's cold out here today. We have some weather in San Diego, finally. It's called rain. Not everybody knows about it here. I don't really have a place for that, my charger yet. I got to make a charging wall. Yeah, that's not even mounted. That's just sitting up there. I need to mount it and start using it. Anyway, like I said, spray paint. These are all 3D printed. I have 2 3D printers in my office. I need to print a few more. And then these are small pigment bags. Nothing much in here. Felt for my Punisher skulls, felt for my flags, D-rings, screws, and all my hangman and French cleats. I use those quite often. Gloves, of course, I don't want to say her name, but you guys know who she is. For my music, it goes into my headphones. This is all a mess. This is the cabinet, my miter station. I really haven't finished, as you can see down here. I need to finish the drawers. There's gonna be rolling shelves on here, rolling shelves on there. Gonna put doors here. Gonna leave this open. Doors indoors. Right now I just have rags and towels. This is basically all my spray painting supplies for the HVLP. And I also have my acetone and stuff. Yeah, stuff everywhere. But in here is basically my stains and some more miscellaneous spray products. And then we go, don't even ask about underneath. It's not organized at all. Except for the bottom drawer, I have all my biscuits. I use biscuits a lot for my big flags. Miter station, I recently upgraded from the Cobalt you see in my previous videos to the DeWalt. I hear a cat. Oh, he's into the house where he belongs. He wants out. But back here, I do have a port for dust collection there. It comes underneath here. I need to upgrade these gates to metal gates. Because like this one here, I have to plug it up because it won't close anymore. But I do have another gate here that shuts off this whole bottom, this bench top. But I have this here so I can use, where is it at? Right here. Sorry, but it's a quick movement. I have this hose that plugs right in to the ports, and I can use it for vacuuming up different areas. I can also extend it out to my bench, my assembly bench for the sander. In here I have all my screws and bits that I don't use that often. I gotta take this out. I used to have screwdrivers here before I got the wall control up. This, I don't know what this is gonna be. The saw is gonna go on the French cleat wall eventually. And that's all the tape. All my F-style clamps. I want to redo the clamps so they take up less room. You see here I have all my, I guess you call parallel clamps, bar clamps from Rockler. I use those on my flags. I have some coals there, parallel clamps. I'm making some coals, I can't say that word. My taper jig, which again I want to make the box to put all my saw jigs in. And then I don't use this biscuit cut joiner anymore. I use a router bit on the router table to cut my biscuits. Pretty much router, cordless router, spare router for the x-carve. I gotta check that. It may be dead. It sounded like the rotor actually died, but I need to double check it. It may be. I panicked and removed it before I checked for brushes. Sandpaper. Yeah, I want to probably expand that later. And then this was the miter saw was the newest acquisition. Before that was the Rikon bandsaw. I really don't like its location here. I mean, it works right now, but I hit this bar all the time walking by, depending on where the assembly table is. So I got to figure something out. Where that might go, still be useful, and I want to free up the space behind it, you know, because I want to put that saw up on the wall and my sander back up on the wall. So that's all that. HVLP sprayer. Usually I use the 3M system. I love it. I could switch out different coats, finishes on that pretty quickly. I have a smaller container with water I pop on, clean it out, put on the next one. It just works great for quick changes. And then air hose. Air hose I want to move up, I think. Air cleaner needs to be blown out. And then in the center we have the assembly table. I used to have an air compressor in there. I took there when I upgraded it, removed out. All these are empty bags and cases. I need to move out into the shed so I can install something in there. I haven't decided what yet. But I have all my track components underneath the paper are track. I need to redo the top. So I'm probably going to put a combination track and dog holes in there. The other two drawers are just miscellaneous tools thrown in there. I'm sure we all have drawers like that until I can find place for it. And then my critter, I used to have two critters, one for shellac, one for poly or whatever I was finishing with. And I went to the HVLP and fell in love with that. So the critter right now, this is just dedicated to shellac. I use shellac to seal my boards before I spray paint them. I use it for the back. It's not that much cheaper than poly, but you know, what's the point of putting gloss poly on the back? So I have shellac, and I usually keep those cans down there, poly and shellac. I did that because camera's not showing you, poly shellac. I bought a can because the poly, I forget who makes the polyacrylic, but those cans will not fit with these tops. They don't make a top for it. So I just pour it into that can and so I can easily refill my sprayers. Oh, I do have a belt sander. It needs to go on the French cleat wall. So that is it, guys. Lighting wise, you know, I have 4 strip LED lights at the top. I want to upgrade that. I want to move strips right over the benches and a little bit lower, so I have light right on the benches. Wherever that goes, I want a light right over that. So, and I want a light, I haven't figured out how to do it yet, but I want to get lights out here somehow. And I think I'm going to put a bar on this or a bar on the wall coming out so I can get a light right over here. So when I have to do any bit changes at night, I can actually see. So go out and show you the sky as we end this. We just had a rainstorm yesterday. It's January 2021, by the way. If I didn't mention that, you'll see the date probably in the YouTube video. But we have more rain coming tomorrow. I'm hoping it comes late because I have to go pick up wood tomorrow at the wood and hardware store. Anyway, that is it, guys. That is the shop, Bud Key West. I hope you enjoyed that, gave you any ideas. Propane, I didn't show that real quick. I have a special place just for my propane. Over there, if you can see it, there's a little clamp for my propane tank. Anyway, I hope to start doing more videos again sorry it's been such a drought here, but I want to start doing videos. The channel is my life, the things I do, things I enjoy, so you will see anything from gardening, wood shop, Minecraft, decals, t-shirts, merch, whatever. If you care to follow me, go ahead and hit subscribe, click the little bell so you'll know when I do my once a month videos. If not, like, unlike, I don't care. But if you want to leave a comment, question below, I will try to get back to your questions or answer your comments. Till the next time, I will talk to you guys all later. See ya.